Watch how Warner and Sneeko debunk this Zionist.
I'm a Trump supporter, and I am against Islam.
The real problem in this country is Israel. That's who controls Trump, and that's what's causing the things that you're against.
A friend of mine convinced me Islam is worse.
How is Islam affecting America?
They want to say that we're the victims, free Palestine, all that bullshit.
Hey, what's bullshit about freeing Palestine?
It's controlled by the liberal media.
Because I believe in freeing Palestine, so does Warner over here. When you really break it down, you separate like the fags and the trannies. We don't align with them. They would not fly in Palestine. They make it seem like this liberal agenda. What do you think about all politicians waving the Israel flag?
I'm for Israel.
Why? Your tax dollars, you know how much money we spend to fund Israel?
Oh, we spent billions of
Have
dollars.
you ever heard politicians say Israel's our greatest ally?
Of course.
You've heard that. What do we get from Israel?
Nothing.
So the only way to put America first is to stop giving money to them. Our politicians are not owned by Muslims or owned by Palestine. Our politicians are all owned by Israel. That's the real enemy to this country. You know, Charlie Kirk says Islam is the problem with Western society. What are they really affecting in America? Because they don't control politicians. They don't control the banks. You probably don't like the gay shit, right? Muslims are against all that. Like,
Yes, Muslims hang gay people that...
Where do they do that?
Pakistan.
What?
Can I be honest with you? You sound very brainwashed. Like, okay, let me ask you a question. Do you believe in God?
Of course.
Do you believe in only worshiping God?
Yes.
Guess what? You're a Muslim.
How am I a Muslim?
That's what a Muslim
that's what we
is.
believe. It's just worshiping God alone. The propaganda that you see, like Muslims are terrorists and that we're hanging people, like that stuff's not true. They use that propaganda to demonize and make Americans hate Muslims instead of being like, wait, why is all money going to Israel? The real problem is that we're owned by Israel.
Who owned the Twin Towers during 9/11 and took out an insurance policy the day before?
Tell me, I think I know where you're going with this.
Irish Silverstein.
Yeah, okay, was he Muslim?
No.
Maybe, so maybe some programming is happening here. Guys like Charlie Kirk, look at where their allegiance is held. Look who's paying them. These are shills of Israel. They're not America first. You care about this country and I can see that. You can't trust most of these people.
Who's telling you all this stuff? It's the opposite side. It's like the magician's trick. Oh, they're the enemies, but the real enemies are not like apparent to you. So Muslims are not your enemies, bro. They're actually the shield against evil throughout the world. One day I hope you realize that though, bro.
I have a friend, he's Indian, right? And he hates Muslims, but then I have other friends that are Jewish that hate Muslims. So I'm like all over the place.
Have you heard people like Charlie Kirk, Trump say Judeo-Christian values?
Yes.
You love Jesus? We love Jesus. Jesus is one of the most important prophets in Islam. Do you know what Israel, you know what these people believe about Jesus, what it says in Judaism? It says that Jesus is burning in hell, in feces and excrement, word for word. They hate Jesus. So they made up this idea of Judeo-Christian values to make it seem like America and Israel need to be together, when in fact, they're completely against each other. In fact, Christians and Muslims, we have a lot more in common than people believe. And it's because of the programming and the brainwashing.
Right. A lot of brainwashing at the same time. It's too much.
It's a crazy time right now. It's hard to know what to believe in.
Don't allow the lies to darken your heart. Just remember, the truth is right around the corner, bro. But you have to have an open mind and open heart to accept
We all
it.
gotta come together and just world peace.
Man,
You say that,
Jews,
you don't hate
Christians,
Muslims.
Muslims.
No, I do not hate Muslims.
Okay, amazing, bro.